Hello, good people. Hello. I hope that you are doing well. I am pulling up everybody's profile. First of all, for those who don't know me, my name is Kamara Daughtry, and I'm the founder of DCOWmember.com. We are a talent sourcing agency, and then also we help you with careers. So, resumes, cover letters, LinkedIn's. You have to get the job. I'm getting these notifications now on just the live, but you have to get the job. So today we have a very special treat, and I'm just super excited that we are going to be looking at all of your LinkedIn's, and then reviewing also a resume to show you the structure of what it should be like, right? So we're going to have a very good time. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. For all of my people who are new, I definitely want you to comment. So let me know where you are, where you're from. Let me see down at the bottom. I'm going to share my screen. Present, and then here. Oh, one more thing that I'm going to do is that for all of my people who want their LinkedIn's audited, I want you to drop it below. So I want you to drop your LinkedIn link below. Give me 1 second. I am going to open this up. It says edit privacy. Then I have to turn it on to the public. Okay, awesome. Okay, perfect. So again, I am doing resume and LinkedIn audits for all of my people, and we are going to get started now. Give me a thumbs up if you can see that below. Yay, nay? Number one, first of all, we are going to go over LinkedIn. Why is LinkedIn so important? You know, there are two vehicles right now to get you a job. It is your resume and it is your LinkedIn profile. So a lot of times people are like, Kamara, I'm applying to jobs, but how come I'm not finding anything? And I always say, well, tell me, first of all, send me your LinkedIn link. And then second of all, I need to see your resume. So I just want to go over a few key points that your LinkedIn needs to have, okay? Number one, your Canva banner. Right now it's the video, but you should have a nice banner that really reflects what you do. Number two, this is the most important, your title. Your title is everything. A lot of people don't know, but LinkedIn goes off of keywords. So you have to have specific keywords in order for you to be found in your LinkedIn. For example, if you're looking for a healthcare job, you want to make sure that you have healthcare words in there. Keywords, what do you do? What problems do you solve? And then these talk about sections. It all goes into the keyword category. This is how people and recruiters are able to find you. Let's drop down because this is really important, but your about section. Now, everybody has a different style on how they create their about section, but I had an executive coach do mine. So when I'm doing people's LinkedIn's, depending on the amount of experience they have and what field they're going into, your about section can be long or it can be short. I want to do a quick plug for all of my people. If you are here, drop it in the comments so I know you are here. Drop it definitely in the comments. Let me know where you're from, city and state, and then if you can, drop your LinkedIn link. You want to talk about really what you've accomplished, and then also sometimes, what you're certified in. My executive coach really highlighted on the analytic part. So she talked about, 301,000 impressions. Because I'm in social media, I have to back it up with my reach and impressions. Some of you all are looking for tech jobs, entry level tech positions, and it really will go off the systems that you know and the problems that you can solve. And now this is the biggest one. Okay. This is like the one where I was like, no, you're supposed to have this. But experience. Anytime that you are doing a LinkedIn, you need to really illustrate your experience. Tell us what you do. Tell us how you're working with people. What are you developing? A lot of times people will do the paragraph form. That's totally fine. But if I'm comparing your profile to somebody else, I want to know that you can do the job that I'm looking for. So over here, it'll just give you a breakdown on the skills. So LinkedIn allows you to put the skills that are associated with that specific job title, because that will also help recruiters find you as well. And then another thing is any certifications that you have gotten. A lot of you all almost were like in school full time. You need to put that on there, especially if you have been like computer or IT tech field. Like you need to let people know what are the programs, the technical and the operational skills that you know. And then another thing is licenses, certifications. If you all have gotten licenses or if they're about to expire, go ahead and renew it, because it will help recruiters to know that you're up to date on that skill set. And then this is really, really big. Okay. So LinkedIn gives you the maximum of 50 skills. When I'm doing people's LinkedIn, when my team is doing people's LinkedIn, some of y'all only have like 10 skills. But if I would look up here and I would do hashtag, let's say SQL, that hashtag, I'm able to see based on that who is pulling up. So if you're not pulling up in the search engine, if you're not pulling up, I would say, like if I go over here to people and you're not in like these first 2 or 3 pages, then I'm going to skip over. Why? Because you don't pull up in the search engine. I need you to know how to optimize your profile. It is going to be very, very important. Another thing that you want to know with LinkedIn is that you need to be active. This is my burner account, but you need to be active. On my profile, let's see, you don't have to have a lot of followers, but it does need to show that you're connecting with people, that you're commenting. And you also want to let people know, hey, I'm open for business. If you're somebody who already has a job, but you're looking, you don't want your employer to know that you are looking, you can still connect with recruiters and also hiring managers privately. Another thing is that you really want to use, it has something like LinkedIn apply. So if I put in here help desk, and I go to jobs, all of these positions pull up. You can also go over here and do remote. And then if you also want to filter it and do job type, it has something where it said like job type, but you can filter it where it has LinkedIn easy apply. So you are only applying to the positions that LinkedIn will already have your resume on file, and then you're able to submit it. So it allows the process to move faster. Lakeisha, thank you for joining. Graceland Dental, thank you for joining. We have some folks on with us. Please comment your name, comment where you are, and I cannot wait to look at your profiles, okay? Another thing, before we go on to the audits, I want to go over resume. Resume is very important. Like this is your bread and butter. Okay. So, number one, you want to have your name at the top. But a lot of people, this might sound elementary, but it's not. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. But a lot of people will say, do I need to put my phone number on my resume? Yes. What if a recruiter wants to call you today? What? I've had recruiters like just straight up call me, say, hey, you ready for this? I'm like, oh, you got my number off my resume. Yeah, or your LinkedIn. Another thing is you want to have your email already on there in a working email. A lot of times you all have so much promotional emails coming to your account that when a job actually comes or somebody reaches out, it gets like in the spam. So I need you all to clean out your email. And I want you to have the best possible chance to get contacted by a recruiter. And then you also want to hyperlink your LinkedIn. For some of you all, you have a portfolio, a website. You all need to break it down and put those links in there, okay? Let me see this. Hi, Denise. How are you? I see another person from Houston. And then we got, let me see. That's cool. And then we also have Graceland Dental. We're going to be reviewing your LinkedIn. And then Denise, nice to see you guys. Another thing is summary. You want to just put a brief summary. This is not with every resume, but you want to put a brief summary and let people know what you do. This goes on the keywords, the ATS system. The ATS is applicant tracking system. So there are certain keywords that are pulled. As soon as you send your resume, the computer reads it. And sometimes they can even give it a percentage. If you do not have what that job is looking for, they will reject it. So a lot of people will say, well, how come on, I'm getting an automatic rejection letter? That's because they've already set up the system where you did not meet the requirements for the keyword. So you have to have it. So that's something to always know. Another thing is, especially for my tech people, I really don't care what industry you're in. They want to know, what systems do you know? Operating systems. Microsoft Word is a given. Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Technical and analytical systems. What do you know how to use? And then leadership communication and the certifications. Sometimes, depending on how long or how much you learned in that certification, you can put it as professional experience. You will let them know that you are a student and then where you also went to school. Hi, Ashley. How are you? You're from Arizona. Nice to see you. I need everybody to do me one favor. I need you to either tag somebody or I want you to share. Tag somebody or I want you to share, because we are dropping some gems. You are going to get a job and you're going to get a better job this year. So now let's break it down. Bullet points. A lot of people, they get in the weeds about this because they're like, Kamara, do I need to have 6 or 7? Or, all these bullet points, they really don't showcase what I do. A resume is a snapshot on who you are as a professional. So your resume is not supposed to really be long and drawn out, right? But your resume is supposed to give enough detail where the computer system can read that you are qualified for this position. Where a lot of people mess up is that some people can do paragraph form, that's fine. I found it in my experience, the more efficient one is the bullet points. Everything's based on style and format. So the computer will break down HTTP, HTML. These are specific systems that are needed for this job. Now, a lot of you all do not have those specific keywords on your resume, so the computer rejects it. Another thing is, a lot of you all are transitioning. So you need a transitional resume. Okay. Now, what is that? A transitional resume is, for example, if you're going from healthcare to cybersecurity. Now, how are you going to move from, taking people's blood or being a psychologist to now I want to work with computers? Well, first of all, you need to take a free course. You can take a free course through Google. I also believe, YouTube has them. You can get all kinds of certifications. Once you have some kind of experience and you know how to do the job, okay? Once you have some kind of experience, then the resume writer or you can put this on your resume and tell me what skills you know how to use. We also want to talk about assessments. Most of the time when you're getting a certification, you have to do some type of practicum that lets me know that you can do the job. So a lot of people, you will see them have boot camps on their resume as experience. That is excellent. That's what you need. Another thing is what you want to just drop back up and just do education. So with education, you can also put your boot camp or you can put your college. Now, at a certain point, I believe after 2 years of being in the workforce, you don't need to put your high school. You don't need it, because we want to know, what have you done? What is almost on a graduated level? What is accelerated? So we want to really just break it down. There are even some colleges, believe it or not, who are accepting YouTube hours as credits. Okay. So go to YouTube University and learn a skill. So I hope that was a good breakdown. Again, the first one was LinkedIn, and you all can follow me. I don't know if you all are on LinkedIn already. And then the second one is your resume. Your resume is very, very important. Let me go here. Now, let's go ahead and let's break down some of you all's LinkedIn's. So we have Ashley. Ashley Whitlock. Ashley Whitlock. Okay, we should pull up MBA. MBA. Okay, you pull up. Got you. All right, so you're in Arizona. Can everybody give me a thumbs up? Can you see this? Yes? No? Okay, you can? Okay, excellent. So, Ashley, first of all, you need a banner. Why? Come on, do I really need a banner? Yes. When I'm looking at your profile, I want to see that all of the features that LinkedIn has to offer, you are using them. Another thing, you put on here as your title, tax consultant at ADP, looking to transition to a Salesforce, excuse me, administrator role. I would actually give some keywords on what you're proficient in. So use at least one or two skills within your headline so recruiters know that you are familiar with a certain skill set or a program. Okay. Another thing that I would do is let's go to your about section. Project management proven record. This is good. This is a good about section because it talks about risk management, project planning. It really breaks down everything that I need. Let's look at your experience. Now, this is my opinion. For your experience, I don't like these lines. I just don't know why. You can space it out, but I need to know a little bit more. Remember, you want to transition to an entirely new field. LinkedIn is almost like your own marketing. So you're marketing yourself to people and they need to know what you're proficient in. So if you are taking any courses in Salesforce, then you need to put that on there. I would actually put it on there as experience and let them know that you were a student so you know what skills you're proficient in. Notary, this is good, but there's only 2 bullet points. This is not going to help me, especially if I compare your LinkedIn to somebody else. Operational and learning. Let's yeah. One, two. This is good. It's just the bullet points are throwing me off. I just don't like how big those bullet points are. Um, the skills, these are some good skills. But again, some of those skills need to be in your headline. So I challenge you to put those in your headline in a very creative way. Education, boom, 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 license certifications. See this? You can actually put that in your experience. I've done that. And then 48 skills. I would clean up some of these you probably don't even know, like written communication. You can replace that with something else. You can also replace investigation, regulatory. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. I want you to reach out to me if you haven't already, and then we can talk about your LinkedIn and your resume. Yeah, no problem at all, Ashley. Mark, let's see what we got. I'm going to be on to the next one. Mark and stand back. Okay, perfect. Mark, yes, definitely a LinkedIn banner. And for all of my people who are joining us, welcome. Please put your LinkedIn link in the description. And then also, if you would like me to review your resume, just email info@dcowmember.com. Definitely, you have to let us know what you're looking for. So your title, it just says media. If I were to put just media in the search engine, then that wouldn't help me to know what problem you can solve. Another thing is we got to clean this up, this about section, because this is reading as almost if you just recently graduated and we need to update it. With experience, I'm only seeing one bullet point show, or one like statement show video board. Another one for like high school media assistant. I know that you did a lot more. Yeah, definitely a revamp. And then you're not doing all your skills because I know even when you were in our last class that you have a lot of especially website design skills that you want to put on there. Yeah, so we can definitely help you with that. There's also somebody else who sent me their LinkedIn. That's good. Excellent. Denise, she said, hey, Yes, Denise, we helped you tighten up that resume. I'm really excited for you. Yes. Who else? Do we have any more questions? This is good. I'm going to take one more. Any questions? We have Ashley, Mark, a couple more of you all are hanging out. Let me see this. I want to also go over like the importance. If I was looking somebody up for, she said Salesforce administrator. So if I looked up Salesforce administrator and then I put people, right? Basically, anybody who has that in their bio, but also the keywords and experiences matching up, they're going to pull up in this search engine first. You want to pull up in a search engine where people can find you. Because if people have to search too much, it's almost like we're looking on Amazon. We just going to stop looking. So you want to make sure that you are searchable. Another thing that you want to do is for all of my people who you might be like a little shy and you don't want to like maybe like put a photo up there, you can use AI, or you also can use a photo to represent your industry. So there are a couple people who they might use their logo as their photo. So that can actually help. Let me see. Ashley says in the education section of Salesforce. Okay, excellent. I see my other people who just joined on. Let us know your name so we can look up your profile. I would love to look it up. Love to look it up. Let me see this. Another thing is when you are posting online, you need to make sure that you are using like the appropriate hashtags. Everything is based on keywords. And I'm going to keep saying that over and over because if you hear something 7 times, you're more likely to retain the information. But you want to make sure that you are using keywords that can make you searchable. So if you're looking for a digital producer job, and I look up people, these are all of the people who I can go around and say, are they looking? Can I reach out to them for a job? Let's see. Roberto. Roberta. Hi, Roberta. How are you? Let's look you up. Roberta. I think. Oh, awesome. You pull up automatically. All right. I'm a recruiter. I love this. I love this background. I love it. Let me see. Compassionate healthcare provider that is transitioning into tech spaces. I challenge you, Roberta, which is a beautiful name, that you want to talk about what industry you want to transition. Not what industry, what specific role do you want to transition to? A lot of healthcare workers are transitioning to tech. So that's just something to know. Your about section, adult, nurse practitioner, possessed the article. You want to make this more conversational. These bullet points, these bullet points are really used for your experience, and you want to just give people a brief synopsis on what you do. Let's see, track and fellow. And see, I know that you have done a lot more. And it's your job title, nurse practitioner. This needs to be fleshed out a little more. If I was a recruiter and I was comparing your profile because you are transitioning to tech, I would want to see some tech experience on there, at least some boot camps. So Roberta, definitely contact me and so we can talk. Nurse practitioner. Yeah, we need to know what things tech have you done because you're looking for a tech job. All right. Thank you for sharing. Christine, how are you? I believe we spoke yesterday. Christine, Guice. Bam, and you pull up. Hi, Christine. Okay, cybersecurity, Linux, excellent. But see, I challenge you when I'm reading this, what does this tell me? I know you're in cybersecurity, but are you looking for a job? Are you fully employed? Remember, your LinkedIn profile is your marketing. When I come on your page, it's going to tell me everything I need to know about you as a professional. It's going to tell me as a recruiter if I need to hire you. Now let's go to the about section. Motivated cybersecurity with the background in engineering. Okay. I see in some areas how this can be cleaned up because it's very wordy. Sometimes your about section can dive into a little bit, like what you like to do personally. Let me see. Teamwork, detail oriented. Okay. I can see only like a few sentences. This is how recruiters, this is how they look at your stuff. Sometimes they don't have time, 20 and 30 minutes. They got 20, 30 people to look at their resumes and LinkedIn's. Experience. Christine, I know you have more experience than this, my friend, project designer. And then even there, like your bullet points, they need to be structured and formatted properly. Achievements. This can be fleshed out a lot more. A lot more. Recommendations. Recommendations are also good as well. Christine, definitely hit me up so we could take a look at this. I need someone to tell me, yes, Sierra, you can just hop in line. No problem, Roberta. Um, yes, let me see this. A few of you all have already reached out or I've been in contact with you, so this is good. Let's go to Liselle. And if you have not already, go ahead and share this for my new people who are hopping on. I'm doing resume and LinkedIn live audits. So thank you to all of the people who are brave enough to put their LinkedIn's up here. Let's go to LaSalle. LaSalle, THA. Okay, here you go. You pull up. Again, if you want me to audit your LinkedIn, just comment or put your LinkedIn link below. Banner. My social media friend. You need a banner back here. You got to tell me what you do. Now, this is me because I'm picky. I believe I've seen you online before. So I will update that photo. You can use AI, you can use anything, but update your photo. You also, if you're looking for a job, and if I know that you're a social media editor at Yahoo, I would think it's a pretty secure position. So you need to let people know that although it says open for network, if I'm a recruiter, I want to know a little bit more in this headline section. About, this is long, but I get it. That's dynamic. Mine is long. Okay. I would change up possibly these two sentences and I would make this like a little bit shorter. Let's go to the experience. You need to put this in bullet form. And then also, yeah, freelance reporter. You need to expound on that. This one right here is really good. This is what I want to know. As a recruiter, I have to know that you can do the job because I'm going to send you to the hiring manager, or I could be the hiring manager. And if I compare your profile to somebody else and their profile is a little bit more detailed, I'm going to go with them because they fleshed it out. Assistant social media editor. I would like to see some portfolio work. I see that you're active on here. You got over 1,800 followers. That's good. But I want to see some metrics, some screenshots. You know, what have you done monthly? What have you done for, website views? So I challenge you to definitely make those updates and then also post some of the work that you've completed. Thumbs up, thumbs up. If you need some assistance, especially for my people with your resumes, let me know. You're welcome, Roberta. Sierra, do we just hop in line? Yes, you're in the right place. Let me go here. Sierra Frederick. Okay, learning and development. Awesome. So a lot of you all like to use the generic LinkedIn banner. That's okay. But you can also make your own. Another thing is this headline, learning and development specialist. Sierra, what job are you going for? I need to know that because that's not clear. Multifaceted, highly regarded, over 7 years of experience. Okay. About section. That's fine. You could clean that up just a little bit because I want to talk about maybe some of your achievements. Experience. This is good. I would say maybe space this out just a little bit. Give a little space. Skills are attached to it. I need to be clear, Sierra, on what job you are looking at. Cashier, academic learning assistant, recreational specialist. I would say only two areas need to be cleaned up. Yeah, the banner, but also your headline. Another thing is your about section, and then some of the work that you have completed. I need to know, give me some screenshots, give me some visuals You said you've worked with a lot of people. Can you show me a photo of you at a conference? Can you show me a video of what you've done? I want that posted online. But I think that in terms of the experience, that's fleshed out pretty well because that's a bulk of the work. The next part is just being specific what job you're looking at. But this is good. Let me check my phone. I said I was gonna do one more, and I turned into doing a couple more. Is there anybody else who would like an audit? Anybody else? Again, for all of my people who need a resume revamp and a LinkedIn revamp, I do have a team and they work very well. They've helped a lot of people get jobs. It was this one young lady, kid you not. She was making like 30 something thousand dollars. And I tell this story a lot. And I told her, I said, you cannot just make 30K. Like you're almost 30, right? You can't live off that. And she said, okay, what do I do? She told me she was on a time crunch. I said, let me see your resume. And let's see, let's go. Can we go to her? It's so many Breonna Williams in the world. Like, why would I do that to myself? But I said, okay, we need to redo your resume. And she said, okay. And then I said, well, also let me see your LinkedIn. I saw it and it was very generic, very bland. And she was putting in her resume and getting rejections. As soon as we did her resume and her LinkedIn profile, kid you not, she texted me within 48 hours. This girl had already started receiving interviews. People were hitting her up. And then now she jumped from around like 30,000 to 79,000. Y'all, there's been a lot of people like that. Another young lady, she was making around like 60 something thousand, was at her job for maybe about 15 years. And then we redid her resume and then she ended up getting like 85K, which I think she should be getting more. But I'm just showing you the optimization, how you format things. It really matters. So I think that might be it. I do want to give a shout out to all of my people who decided to join in and the people who will watch this later on. If you do need, again, resume assistance or if you do need resume, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I think I hit leave, but I didn't mean to hit leaves. Then it just left. But if you need any resume or LinkedIn assistance, let me know. Let me take a look at this. Sierra, she said, I'm transitioning, special educator and tech. I hopped into LinkedIn and could I email you? Yes, email me. Definitely email me. This is good. This is good. Well, I'm going to let you all enjoy your Thursday. Again, use the email info@dcowmember.com. This is our website. Can you send me your website? Yes. I'm going to show you. Can y'all see? No, y'all can't see. I got to show you guys. And thank you all for staying on and sticking with me. So this is dcowmember.com. We help people in media, tech, and sales, also in education. But media, tech, and sales are our three main specialties. That's what a lot of people reach out to us for. And we optimize your profile. Our job is to help you increase your salary and then also just make you marketable. So LinkedIn is a way where you can definitely market your skill set. Other than that, I am so excited for you guys. I look forward to speaking with you. And if you have anything else, just email me below. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.